Hello guys, here just to let you know guys how you can use this new tool that I created in your studio. So the first thing you have to do is clone the repo, get this one and clone it. And I'm not gonna tell you how to clone it because I already done that, and I hope that everybody here knows how to clone a repo. Just clone the repo after that. So after you clone it, you can set up the environment here. I have already created a bat file for that. Just double click the bat file, it will install all the requirements and it will create the environment and everything. So after that is done, you can start this bat run Neo Studio. But before that, just make sure you have all the backends are installed. For the Neo, as the beginning, the image and video backend and the text backend. So for that, you can here, these are the backends that I have already plugged in. For Neo, you can use ComfyUI portables here, open it and then just go down here. This is the ComfyUI portable. So get the Windows portable package. CPU you can download here if you use CPU only. If not, you can get the GPU version here. So the portable, I'm using the GPU NVIDIA, so I'm downloading this. I had already downloaded it. So you can select whichever the GPU that you're using and the file that you are going to use. Just click on it and it will download this archive file, the zip file. So once you got the zip file, you can go here and install extract the file to any folder and keep it. So right now I have extracted here, see ComfyUI Windows portable. So this is the portable file that I'm having for the ComfyUI. So after that, you can go to the text backend. So I'm using the KoboldCPP as the local text backend. You can go there and open it. Here you can download the exe file. So once you download the exe file, you don't have to install or anything, just download the file, and once it's completed, you can copy it to somewhere. So somewhere that easy that you know where it is. So here I have made a folder here and saved it here as a KoboldCPP. And then after your backends are done, just go back to the Neo, run Neo Studio bat. It'll take some time to load. So once this is loaded, so here is the UI. And first we have to do some settings. First go to the admin, and here first go to the providers and profiles in this button. Go there, and here you can see the text backend there and the image backend profile is there. And I already have attached the video backend, the voice backend and the music backend profiles, but they are not been set up yet properly. So but video backend is already set it up, but I have not done the UI part yet. So completely, it's just only the simple workflow has been done so far. I mean, right now only the text and the image one is completed. So in the text backend, you can see the KoboldCPP is already there. So the profile has been set it up already. So keep them as it is, and then go here. You have to select for the KoboldCPP it's an exe file. So you have to select here the exe, and the backend path. Just put the file path that you have already installed here for me. So I have installed here, so I can copy this path, and then you have to copy the exe file path, put it here in the exe, and then here you have to put the folder path. And then once you enter all the details, just save profiles, it will save the profile here. And the same thing, go to the image backend, and here image backend, the ComfyUI is running a bat file, so you have to select a bat file here and then put the bat file location, file path here, and here the folder path, and then do the same, save profile. So once it's done, you can start the backend here. And then before you start the backend or do anything else, just go to the extension. We have to install the ComfyUI nodes that we are using in this. So we have to go to the admin extension, not the extension manager, node manager. Just go to the node manager, and here you have to put the ComfyUI custom nodes path. So go to the ComfyUI where you have already extracted the folder, and then select where the custom nodes are, and then copy the custom node path and put it here. And here you have to use the Python exe, the ComfyUI, not your system Python, ComfyUI Python exe. Just go to the ComfyUI folder, then Python embed, and then that is the exe file. So you have to put the Python embed exe file path, not a folder path, a file path, and then save settings. After that, you can install all the nodes that is required. I have already given the list of the nodes that is requiring current setup, so you can use these nodes, install these nodes one by one. If you don't, if you already have those nodes installed, and if you are already someone that is using ComfyUI portable. You can use it, like you can use it, or if you have any other way to install the nodes, you can do that also. Just install the nodes what is required for the current setup, and then just copy the link. Copy the link and paste it here, and then click install. Then it will install automatically, and after once it done, click it, it will disable until the node is completely installed. So you have to wait until this button is available again to install the other node. Some nodes can take some time to install, just keep that in mind. So once you've done installing all the nodes, then you can start using the image UI generator and everything. Just remember, like if you are using a node, and make sure that you are not you can keep the ComfyUI open, that's fine, but you shouldn't connect that to the Neo. It will give an error when you are installing nodes while you are connected to Neo. Just make sure that the Neo is not connected when you are installing nodes. And after you done that, for right now, for the image only, video is there, but it's a simple workflow, so I'm not sure that is not yet done properly. So for image, you can use it after installing all these things. And for the role play, if you are using role play and you want the memory, use the chroma and the db memory settings. It's not a mandatory thing, but it's still I recommended it using it. Just go to the role play, and then studio, and then engine. Here you have to set the folder path to the embedding model and the re-ranker models. Here I have mentioned how to download it from the Hugging Face. You just can use this add to your path. Just change your folder path where you want to save this. These models are just suggested models, and only these models are working, not like that. I just mentioned the models that I'm using. These are just a suggested model, so you can use your any model that you like for the embeddings or for the re-ranker. So just download these model folders, change your path here where you are going to keep the file, your folder path, and then copy the folder path link where you already downloaded, and you can download it using PowerShell or the command prompt. So after downloading it, just put the folder paths here for the embedding folder and for the re-ranker folder. And here, just if you are using these two, make sure that you are changing this to sentence transformer local, and here for the re-ranker, just cross encoder local. If you don't use these two models, you can use the hashing local and the token overlap method. So you don't have to, if you are using the first two methods, you don't need these to be downloaded. You can use it as it is. And then after you did that, you can say save retrieval settings and rebuild index. And for the image, so once you done all the settings, and that is that, right? You don't have to do it every time. It will be like automatically saved everything. So after that, you can come here, and for any tab whatever you currently supported tabs, music, voice, and video is very simply supported. Voice and music is not supported at all, like not been set it up. You can use the image thing, and the prompt and caption, role play, and assistant. I will do separate videos for all of them separately, because I can't do it like a very big video for including everything. Launch the backend here. Just click here, then it will launch the backend, because we already set it up from the admin. So it will open the backend. Just know that if you are launching the backend via Neo, it will not show the console log for you for the backend. If you want to use it if you want to see the console log and everything, you can use it like in the normal. You can open the backend from the locally, like you usually normally do, and then use it with the connect to the Neo. So after the backend is open, we don't need the UI, because we are using Neo as the UI front end. So we can close their UI, and then here you can connect the backend. Here, let's connect the image backend, then it is connected. So after that, you can select which model family that you are going to use, SDXL, Flux, or Quen. C image is not yet supported, not being set it up yet properly, so you will not be able to use C image for any workflow yet. I'm planning to add that in the future. So for now, you can only use SDXL, Flux, and Quen image edit only. And here you can select which workspace you're going to use. Text to image, image to image, replay area in paint, his expand canvas out paint. Okay, that's it for now. So I'm not gonna go into details in all the tabs or their features. I will do a separate video for that. So that is the basic of how you can use this tool and how you can get it started on this tool. That's it. Then thank you for watching. I hope that this will make things easy for you, not make it any harder.